Open the gates!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Knights of the Nerds Table. I'm your host, EJ. Now, as everyone kinda knows, Hollywood is definitely a place for trends, sort of a copycat league. These days, most studios are looking for a franchise based on well-known properties that can bring in the big bucks. With DC Comics being owned by Warner Brothers and Marvel being owned by Disney, other studios are doing what they can to get their own super franchises up and kicking. We've had movies led by everyone's favorite mini detective, Pikachu, and Sega's blue cheeky mascot, Sonic the Hedgehog. So it was only a matter of time before video games' most popular mascot returned to the big screen. On March 5th, Nintendo's Italian plumber will be making his modern debut in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Before we start throwing red turtle shells at each other, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more content. As my boy Mario would say, let's go!
Alright, let's go.
Mario and his world of characters has been around for so long that most of us don't even remember a world where he didn't exist. The character first appeared in 1981's arcade game Donkey Kong. The game was developed by Japanese video game company Nintendo to compete with Atari's popular mascot, Pac-Man. Apparently, Nintendo wanted to be able to license the cartoon character Popeye for this game, but was unable to take care of the rights in time. In this game, Mario was a carpenter simply called Jumpman. In 1982, Nintendo released a follow-up called Donkey Kong Jr., where he officially goes by the name Mario. But it wasn't until 1983 where a lot of the general mythos of Mario were established. The arcade game simply titled Mario Bros. Was released and introduced Mario as an Italian plumber with his brother Luigi. And from there, Nintendo's Man in Red took off as the most popular video game character of all time. Mario has been the main attraction for Nintendo through multiple entertainment systems, from the Nintendo Entertainment System to the Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U, and now the Nintendo Switch. Mario has also headlined in multiple spin-off games, such as the popular racing game Mario Kart. He fought other IPs in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and even went to the Olympic Games with former rival Sonic. Throughout the years, the guys continued to shine. It's no surprise that Nintendo would finally want to capitalize on his more than 3 decades of goodwill into a movie. Mario is no stranger to television or the movies. He's had at least 3 different animated cartoons, and infamously in the 1990s he had a theatrical release. Although that movie was panned by critics upon release, it is now somewhat of a cult classic. But because it was such a box office and critical failure, Nintendo was reluctant to license out Mario again to bad exposure. But after the movie successes of fellow video game colleagues like Sonic and Pikachu, they felt it was time to give Mario his own Hollywood treatment. The movie drops in theaters on April the 5th and is simply titled The Super Mario Bros. Movie. The movie is pretty stacked from a talent perspective. The movie is being produced and animated by Illumination Studios, which has made popular animated franchises like The Secret Life of Pets, Sing, Despicable Me, and The Minions. Teen Titans Go creators Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic were brought on board to direct the movie. The voice cast is also pretty stellar. Anya Taylor-Joy will voice Princess Peach, Charlie Day will voice Luigi, Mario's fraternal twin brother, Jack Black will be the ferocious King of Koopas Bowser, and Keegan-Michael Key will be Toad. The voice of Mario himself will be Guardians of the Galaxy and Parks and Rec veteran Chris Pratt. When Pratt's casting was announced, the internet was not impressed.
Not impressed.
And there were some wishing that the studio would recast. A lot of Mario faithfuls wanted longtime video game actor Charles Martinet to voice the character, but the studio stayed with Pratt, and I think that initial reaction has kinda died down. From a foundational perspective, Jelenic and Horvath wanted their work to be the opposite of the tone of Teen Titans Go. They are aiming to develop a faithful adaptation of the games, which they both felt had not really been done before, as well as something more cinematic and more emotional than their other work. The movie will serve as an origin story for Mario and Luigi, just 2 blue-collar Italian-American plumbers from Brooklyn trying to make it in the world. One thing that I will absolutely praise them for is the decision to keep Mario and his friends in his own world, something other franchises have been wary to do. Although I am happy that we got Pikachu and Sonic in movies, I would have preferred if they weren't put in our world, but rather kept in the world from the video games. The storylines just feel more natural, and it's more faithful to the source material when you do that. So big thumbs up and kudos for Jelenic and Horvath on that. The story is as you would expect from the trailers. The King of Koopas himself, Bowser, is invading the Mushroom Kingdom. He is holding Luigi captive, baiting Mario to come save him. Now usually in Mario games, Peach is the one who you're supposed to rescue from Bowser. but the directors felt that this was too straightforward and they wanted to lean into Luigi's scaredy cat side for comedic reasons. Standing in Bowser's way, of course, will be the Princess of Mushroom Kingdom, Peach, and her newfound hero, Mario. The film is a tight 90 minutes and has been described as a non-stop roller coaster. Look out for multiple callouts to the games. In the trailers, you can already see Easter eggs for the Super Smash Bros. Series, the original Super Mario Bros. Game, and of course, Mario Karts. And even though he will not play Mario, Charles Martinet will be voicing a character in an undisclosed role. All this is shaping up for the Super Mario Bros. Movie to be one of the most faithful video game adaptations of all time. Safe to say, the movie has a lot going for it. A well-known studio, talented directors, and recognizable voice cast working together to realize this legendary mascot is really exciting. Currently, the movie is tracking to be the biggest opening of any movie so far in 2023. Let's hope that Mario lives up to the hype, and who knows, maybe he can cross over with Sonic and Pikachu and start the Super Smash Bros. Extended universe. Just kidding, I have no scoop, just something I thought I'd throw out there.
In my head, I saw that differently.
Thanks for watching Knights of the Nerds Table. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Mario movie? Were you more of a Sonic Sega guy growing up, or more of a Mario guy? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to see how this movie pans out. Night out, have a great one.